Today's project here on the farm, I am overhauling this grain auger. I need something to load the shelled corn from my gravity boxes onto my grain truck. So I picked this up last fall. I picked it up for practically nothing because it needs a little tinkering with. I'm betting that I can turn this into something I can use. The auger does turn in it. The main problem is the tube has a kink in it right here. I don't know how well this shows up on the video, but right underneath this gearbox, it's got a kink in it. I've got it set up here to work on. I've got one of my bale thrower racks here with a timber strung across there to support the back end of the auger, and so I can get up in there. It makes it easier for me to work on. What I am going to do, I'm going to lop this thing off right about here. Take about 10 feet off of the elevator. I've got plenty of length. So I'm going to grind the wells off on this mount for the gearbox, grind these welds off here on this support that holds up the undercarriage. Cut 10 feet off that end of the auger, grind the welds loose, and slide the whole thing back 10 feet and re-weld it. I should still have plenty of length to use this to fill my grain truck, and hopefully, if things turn out right, I will have an auger I can use without having a heck of a lot of money in it. So I'll get to work on this and we'll see how it goes. Well, on the auger here, I successfully got the undercarriage shoved back 10 feet and re-welded. I've got the auger blocked up here where the kink is in it to kind of stabilize it. I've got the other end blocked up on the timber across my bale rack. I've got the uprights here tied off on each side to a tractor to keep it from flopping around, and I cut the undercarriage loose, slid it back 10 feet and welded it back on. Earlier this year I was thinking about purchasing a MIG welder, and today is one of those days that I wish I had. I've got my little Lincoln wire feed welder here that uses the flux core wire, and I guess it did an okay job, but I think I could have done better with a MIG. Usually all the welding I do here on the farm in my shop, I mostly do stick welding, but I'm kind of thinking I might have to invest in a MIG, but this did the job. I've got enough decent beads on there to hold it, so I decided to shove the undercarriage back and weld it so I'd have a stable base to work with when I did the rest of my modifications here. So so far so good. We'll keep going. All right, I've got the upright and the mounting pad for the gearbox welded back on, relocated 10 feet back from where they were. So we're done welding. So now it's time to start cutting.